March 27th. I am so excited, guys. Will Usman's prediction come true of 3 Nigerian champions? Let me tell you something. I believe UFC has already announced Dana White on Tyson's Hot Boxing podcast. He said, we're going to go to Africa. And we have already seen them open up. We're going to Jacksonville in April. I see it coming, guys. They're going to do a huge promotional campaign in Africa, and they're going to put a UFC event there. Mark my words. So, and they'll help if they have 3 Nigerian champions. So I'll be taking Francis Ngannou. There's my first play for you today. I am worried a little bit. Now, here's my thing. If you're going to bet Miocic, bet him inside the distance. There's no way this fight goes the distance again. There's no way. We already seen it with all the rematches this year. We've already seen it. The outcome is never the same. The results of the first match don't repeat in the same fashion. Now, a lot of early money is coming in on Francis. It's coming in on Miocic. Opened up at plus 150. Now it's down to plus 120, plus 130. And they're disrespecting the champ. Don't get me wrong. The odds should be flopped. But they're baiting in a lot of action on Miocic. I'm going to wait. I want to get Ngannou at even odds. And I might get greedy and just bet him inside the distance. I might get greedy, just to be honest with you, if the odds are good. I do want that submission, though. I'm not going to bet the knockout. Got to have that submission. He's sneaky. We're going with underdog Jamie Mallarkey. We think he can outpoint Conor Worthy on the feet. We also think he's more well-rounded. He'll be able to fight on the outside more effectively than Conor Worthy. You know, you see Conor Worthy get hit sometimes, and it's like a lag when you're lagging on Wi-Fi. He just sits there in the same spot for 2 seconds too long, gets hit, and then just sits there. And I think Jamie Mallarkey has a good chin. I think if they even get into a firefight, Jamie Mallarkey might be able to put him away. But I'd like him to win by decision, outpoint him, mix it up. I know Conor Worthy's sneaky with the subs as well, but I'm not going to sleep on Jamie Mallarkey. He has so much heart. I got to go with the heart. And I got to go, if it's a close decision, I got to go with the dog. And I know everyone's going to be tailing Conor Worthy. I know he's coming off a loss against Ottman, but everyone's going to give Ottman a lot of credit. And they're not even consider that loss. You know, I think Jamie Mallarkey's fought in a lot better competition as well. You know, he's got people like Volkanovski under his belt. He's going to get this dub tonight. They're setting him up with a win against Conor Worthy. By decision. I love it. Now, the next fight I got, O Malley minus 300. He's going to come back, get into the win column. The UFC needs him to get a win. He's so marketable. They're feeding him in a sacrificial lamb here with Thomas Almeida. This guy's not on the same level on the feet. He's going to get pieced up. He does have a chance if he can get him to the ground again, and we know. We got to put some faith in Sean O'Malley's leg here. That's what we got to do. Put some faith in the leg, that his leg doesn't cave, and continue. Our third play of the day, and they are disrespecting the champ here. There's a lot of disrespect here. Tyron Woodley is a plus 200 underdog. And when I saw this, I said, I'm getting baited in. I'm getting baited in on the dog. But no one trusts Tyron Woodley. No one's giving this man any credit. He fights the top dogs, and he loses sometimes. But this guy's going to pull through for us this time. I know it. He's going to get back in the win column. Because you got to understand, this man's back is against the wall. He's fighting for his career here. He's fighting for his UFC career. He's fighting for his ranking. This man's going to give it all on this fight. I know he's been getting trolled by Jake Paul and everyone leaking his number, but that does hurt the cause as well. But there's no way you can bet Vicente Luque here as a minus 270. How can you feel confident in this? This is a 50-50 fight. I see it as a brawl. And you know what? Tyron Woodley has wrestling in the back end to maybe steal a round or two. I got to take Tyron Woodley as the dog here. I see a lot of disrespect for the ex-champ. Wow, when I saw this line, I was blown away. Should be even odds in my opinion. Maybe even Tyron Woodley plus 150? Come on. Disrespect. Next fight. Now, here's a trend that I've noticed as well. How often do fighters fight for a belt twice and not win the belt? It's not that often. When fighters get second opportunity to win the belt, they usually step up to the plate. So we're going with Brian Ortega plus 150 and new to take the belt from Volkanovski. I think it lines up Holloway and Ortega too. And that would be amazing, you know, to see Holloway get the belt back just as Miocic did. This is what I think, to be honest. I think Ngannou's going to beat Miocic by knockout. Or maybe submission, by finish. And then they're going to set up maybe John Jones versus Ngannou. And then at the same time, they're going to do Stipe versus Derek Lewis. And I could see Derek Lewis losing to Stipe. John Jones beating Ngannou somehow. And then I could see Stipe fighting John Jones. And then we have the opportunity to see Stipe become a 3-time UFC heavyweight champion. That would be crazy. That would be a crazy storyline as well. You know, Brian Ortega fought against Holloway. He lost. Now they're bringing him up to get another chance at the belt. And he's an underdog. Really don't think he's going to make this a close fight, if not win the fight. I gotta go with Brian Ortega to win the fight, and it sets up a Holloway rematch for the belt. Wow, that's a great storyline. I gotta bet with that storyline. Brian Ortega can mix it up. He's longer, he's taller, and wow, after the Korean Zombie fight, his boxing skills have increased dramatically. And seeing things that he's actually fighting right off the bat. He's not taking the first 2 rounds off. I love what I'm seeing from Ortega. Ortega is a plus 150 underdog. I'll be booking that. I'll be booking that early. I see sharp money coming in on Ortega. People love the sharp action. Loves Ortega. There's a couple sports bettors out there who just love the pound Ortega. Get in on that early if you're talent. And we will have more plays. These are our early plays. We haven't had a good chance to look at the prelims. So if you want in on our early plays, sign up, become a client. It's $19.99 a month. We'll send you all of our plays directly, our last minute plays, our Hail Mary parlays. We're going to send them directly for this month only. We're going to send them directly to your phone. Next week it's going to go up to $30 a month if you want all of our Hail Marys and late action plays. So good luck, guys, on your plays this week. I'll talk to you next week, and enjoy the fights.